on 30th October 2017. No, Prabhuji, I'll speak like that. No, I'll speak like that. So we started for Mayapur trip with Sita Charu Mataji and Vallabh Prabhuji. We have been seeing Mataji and Prabhuji, but we were all like laid back in our this thing. Shiva accompanied with us. Shiva, raise your hand. She accompanied with us. And a lot of other ladies. We were like 12, 13 ladies, and we landed at Calcutta airport again in our this thing. We were asking Prabhuji as if like in a very funny way, Prabhuji, we are hungry, could we stop the car, because 4.5 hours to reach Mayapur. Okay, we reached there.
I had an interesting journey, sorry to interrupt, because I think I was the only man. Around 10 ladies. I think my wife was already in Mayapur at that time.
Yeah.
So,
So we reached there, and at night we went to the terrace to see the Maharaja of Mayapur temple. And it was quite dark, and lot of senior devotees had crowded, and we were also like, how to have a glimpse of him. We don't know like how Guru looks, and because everybody we were seeing with a tilak and all, and in the beginning what happens, out of curiosity, you carry a chanting bag and you put tilak to look very different. So we all had done that thing, and we had chosen very beautiful Gopika dress, and we had gone to Mayapur. So when I reached Mayapur, I was only doing 4 japmala. Earlier I had started with 2, and Patri Prabhuji had come from Nepal at Apurva Gopika Mataji's house, and he said, could you double it? So I thought, okay, I'll double it. And with 4 malas, with tilak and with all this thing, because you look different from the crowd, and when we went there, the dress code was so different, it was very overwhelming. So at night, when I was having a very little glimpse of Maharaj, he had not become, I was not fortunate to call him as my Guru Maharaj. He was talking to some of the devotees. And then in midst of that, I just felt as if he was looking at me, though like my logical mind says he must not have, but I felt 30th October 2017, he said, could you do 16 rounds for me? And I thought, he's talking to me. And I nodded, yes. So the next day, 31st of October, I just got up, and with that chanting bag, I started chanting. So we didn't know how to pay obeisance to Maharaj. So we were just following him, how ducklings follow their ducks. We were just after Vallabh Prabhuji and Sita Charu Mataji. So there was crimson color, pinkish color, I think so, wearing. One Maharaj came, and we thought he must be from China. And there Vallabh Prabhuji just offered him Dandavat Pranam. We didn't know even that we have to offer Panchang Pranam or Dandavat Pranam. But we were very good at copying. Ne? We were very good at copying. So we also, like Bhanu Swami Maharaj I'm talking about. And then after that, we were all supposed to go to Ganga and take Snanam. And first time I saw his chanting mala, which starts and starts and starts, and it doesn't get. I had never seen such a big mala.
Who's mine?
Yeah. See, we are good observer. So when we were taking bath, and then there was this Mataji who had left Dubai, and she chanted Brahma Samhita. Brahma Samhita, like we had heard, but somebody who was not stopping. We thought, okay, 2 shloka she will say, 4 shloka. She was not ending. Said, oh my God, where we have come, everybody is so intelligent. So after the bath, we were coming with Apurva Gopika Mataji, and there Guru Maharaj's vehicle was going. So, before him, there are his servers who first go, and then he go, and then. So, Gopika Apurva Mataji was just walking. And then suddenly she just, there was grass and she just bent. And we were also like, we also offered our obeisance. And she said, oh my God, I'm so fortunate. And there was tears in her eyes. She said, oh, if I could meet him, I just wanted to offer you all to him, you know. This is the service I want to do. And I'm just looking at her. I said, does this thing happen? Like, just, what is a teacher? I have been through a lot of teacher, you know, physics teacher, maths teacher, chemistry teacher. But this was a different thing which I noticed in her. And first time when we went to the Mangala Aarti at the temple, I had never seen such a mimostic deities. I mean, we were thinking we are so like pygmy kind of a minuscule thing. And then suddenly the Mangala Aarti started, and those Bengalan ladies, they are very thin, but they are very strong. They started pushing our this just to have, and we were just thinking, he's already too big. What is the hurry? I mean, why? Like, we are from Emirates Hills, you know, we have got our attitude kind of thing that time. So we were like, oh my God. And first thing, you, in the temple, you go with the consciousness of your chappal, your money, your jewelry, and they were written like Jeb, Katro se, Savadhan and all. And then when this thing happened, and after that, Narsimha Aarti started. Since childhood, this one lion has been troubling me a lot. This lion was not Tom and Jerry lion. My lion used to wear rings, crown and all. And once, Taj is here or Taj gone? Once Taj and I was doing meditation. So she said, seek for Guru, you know. So in that I just saw again, there was too much light and one lion was sitting there. And I spoke to her. She said, Rupa, I think you must have done very wrong thing. Even your Guru is in the form of an. And I was like very hurt because she has got Guru. So I said, oh my God, because you know, unless until you come under the sadhu, sangha and shastra, you are in a race with everybody. Like, oh, she has got this thing, even I have to have. Otherwise, I won't look special. So when I saw him and I was like, oh my God, I didn't know you are sitting here. And all the life, I was like looking for him. All of a sudden, the vision used to come in. So in front of him, they put our charan. Sadhari, we didn't know. But what everybody is doing, we were also running. We were like ready to behave like that. So I thought, okay, prepare me. As Prabhuji said, he's born into a very pious family. I was also victim of same circumstances. My father was a Ramcharitmanas Prabhuchak. So every Tuesday, God knows how many people used to come to my house, and we used to prepare. We used to prepare pakoras and all kind of, and then washing of the vessel. So I was like little not comfortable with the thought of bhakti and Bhagwan. But then in the meantime, I went to Kailash Yatra, and like I hail from a Rajput family. Our worshipping mode is from Bhavani. Bhavani, you can call Parvati Ma or a Durga Ma. So when she gets happy, she shows the door of a Shiva. So everybody was there, you know, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I was there with my chanting mala, with my Mahamantra. And I had taken from Vrindavan a small, you know, that gamcha kind of a thing on which Mahamantra is written. And for 3 days, you can't take a shower, you can't rest, you can't do anything. But in my bag, I had taken like agarbatti and all this thing. If I complete in this body, before leaving this body, I just wanted, and I had gone to Kailash to look for Guru. So 2019, after completing my circumambulation of Mahadev, I landed here on 13th of September. On 14th of September, my Guru Maharaj was visiting Anita Mataji's house in Emirates Hills only. So I went there because, you know, you are coming from a high altitude, you are tired, time difference is there. So I excused myself to Sita Charu Mataji, and I said, okay, I will be back soon, you know, for prasadam time. But I had no intention to go. And then little later, I just heard Mataji wrote that we would come because I wanted to see the initiation ceremony, and initiation ceremony had already taken in Ajman on 12th of
13th.
13th of September that year. And 13th of September, I landed here very late. It's like I must have done some good karma. Guru Maharaj set his feet in my house. And my initiation was taking place, and I was like very ashamed because four principles which we have to say. The first one is, unless until you understand, you're always like, I was seeing all senior devotees were around me. I said my four principles in a very covered language. Thanks to him, he accepted me. When all the ceremony happened and everything happened, and he was just going out, his Sahayaks were taking him. And there I heard, he's not ordinary, he's Narsimha Bhagwan. And then I felt like all my life, since age of 7, my lion who was troubling me, it's only like, was a sign that he was looking out for me. And he found me. I'm so glad. Sorry, I'm crying. आप सभी को दंडवत प्रणाम.